Okay, so discuss natin introduction to business taxation. So, nature of business tax. So, hindi naman siya ganun kakomplikado, no? So, relative consumption tax, as this tax is related to, of course, consumption, no? Once na nag-consume ka or nag-utilize ka ng goods or services, there is tax applicable, no? Otherwise, isa kang exempted, no? Person or goods is exempted sa business tax, therefore, wala talagang ipapataw sa'yo na tax. Second, indirect tax, as we have discussed in chapter 1, the economic taxpayer is the buyer, but of course, the statutory taxpayer is the seller. So, in this case, no, nagbabayad muna tayo temporary kay seller, and si seller yung magre-repeat ng bayad kay authorized agent, no? And of course, or directly uh, payment na kay BIR. So, indirect tax, privilege tax, sinasabi lang din dyan na isang pribilehiyo yung pagtatayo ng business. Therefore, since it is privilege to establish a business, kailangan mag-impose ng tax, no? Kaya siya tinawag na privilege tax. National tax, because it is being imposed not by the local government but the national government. Therefore, it is considered as national tax. So, di ba? Super dali lang naman. Kung ano yung sinabi sa title, ganun lang din yung explanation. Huwag na natin pahirapan. Types of business taxes. So, diniscuss din natin to. We have percentage tax, value added tax, and excise tax. No? Yung 1 and 2, either lang yan, no? Kapag subject na sa percentage, of course, hindi na subject sa VAT or vice versa. However, yung excise tax, no, if this is other type of business tax wherein pwedeng sumama ito sa number 1 or sa number 2. So, pwede yan, may percentage tax ka at meron ka ng excise tax, and also pwedeng meron kang value added tax and meron ka ring excise tax, no? So, pwede mapagsabay kapag excise tax yung pag-uusapan. So, comparison of the business taxes. So, basic lang yan, no? VAT, percentage, and excise. Timing of imposition if nagkaroon ng transaction related to sales, of course, lalabas yung VAT and percentage tax. Therefore, if walang buyer and seller, no, and walang transaction na nangyari, walang business tax for VAT and percentage tax. However, if we're talking about excise tax, the moment na nagkaroon ng importation o nagkaroon ng production ng goods or services, that's the time na i-impose yung business tax. Specific itong excise tax, no? So, therefore, kahit hindi pa nabibenta yung products, no, as long as subject siya sa excise tax, meron na kagad tax. Okay? Okay. So, nature, primary for both VAT and percentage tax, and additional tax only kapag excise, no? Subject, businesses. So, lahat ng businesses in general are subject to VAT or percentage. However, for excess tax, only only those businesses that are producers and importers of excisable products or services yung subject sa excise tax, no? Taxpayer, business only, business or non-business. So, for excise tax, no, it could be non-business, especially kung nag-import tayo and yung in-import natin is excisable goods or services, therefore, are subject sa excise tax. Usual taxpayer, no, big businesses for VAT, percentage tax is small businesses, but for excise either big or small, no, which is alam naman natin meron yan threshold, no, kung kailan natin masasabi na yung isang business is malaki na, and kung kailan natin masasabi na yung isang business is maliit pa din, no? So, meron yung threshold which we will discuss later on this chapter. Accounting treatment, no? So, kapag nag-recognize daw, nagbayad daw tayo ng business taxes, how this payment, no, entered in our books. Of course, for value added tax, of course, lalabas yan sa liability because tawag dito, nagiging VAT payable yan after we deduct input and output. So usually output yung mas mataas, no? Therefore, we are obliged to pay value added tax to BAR. Kaya VAT liability. As well as a percentage tax, no? Ang kinagara naman sa percentage tax, at the end of the period, it is classified as expense. Ibig sabihin, the moment na uh, we pay percentage tax, hindi mo na siya magagamit in the future, no, on the next accounting period. So automatic siya considered as expense, no. Kumbaga expense as incurred. Unlike kasi sa value added tax, no, either receivables lang yan or payables kapag mas mataas yung output, therefore liability. Kapag mas mataas yung input, therefore input. And then the other difference is yung tong receivable or payable is pwede nating lipat sa ibang accounting period. For example, today is this year is 2020 and liability siya. So pwede natin to move forward to next accounting period to 2022. No? So ganun siya. Unlike kapag percentage tax, expense as incurred. Excess tax, so it could be asset or liability, almost same with the value added tax, no? So kapag nag-impose ng excess tax sa government doon sa businesses, so the payment of excess tax could be either asset or liability. Okay.